What's up guys, Charles from TreeTechs Dev. Welcome to today's video and we are doing a review on the Lensgo 318C Mark II. Yes, you heard me correctly. Now everything has a Mark II. Even a wireless lavalier system has a Mark II. So this is Lensgo's second product which they sent to me. The previous one was called the Lensgo 348C, which is a premium, high quality, really expensive wireless lavalier system, which is comparable to the Rode Wireless Go 2, coming in at $245. If you want to check out that video, click on the top right hand corner or after this video. So coming back to the Lensgo 318C Mark II, this only comes in at $80 US, so it's a lot cheaper. But how is the audio quality sound? I'm recording in my room with the windows and the door closed, so this will be the best audio quality. And I'm also using the camera, the Nikon Z6 II, which has the best audio preamps among any of the cameras that I have. The audio preamps on the Nikon Z6 II is even better than the R6 Mark II, if you believe it or not. I've actually attached it magnetically on my shirt. If you can see it, it's actually camouflage because I'm wearing a black shirt. So how cool is that? So coming back to this, $80, and if you look at the size, it's pretty big. The receiver in the middle, which is extra big as compared to like Rode and the Lensgo 348. The reason why it's so big is because it is a power bank to charge your transmitters. So that's pretty awesome. There's been so many times that I've gone out and then I've run out of battery on my wireless lavalier systems, especially the transmitters. But this receiver can actually charge your transmitters on the spot. How cool is that? I think it's a really, really useful feature to have. Something that if you notice, first of all, there is no LCD screen, so that is a slight disadvantage. But I don't really use the LCD screen, which normally indicates the battery life and the audio. The audio, I normally monitor it on the camera itself, so it's not so bad for me. Firstly, yeah, like I said, no LCD. Second, there is no volume rocker on the receiver or the transmitters. So in order to set your audio levels, you need to do it on the camera itself. But if you're using a mobile phone, then I guess everything is automatically set unless you get a third-party app. So one thing to take note, no LCD screen to monitor your battery life, and also no volume rocker. All the settings need to be done on your camera. And thirdly, something also maybe a slight disadvantage as well is that if you look at the transmitters, there is no muff to protect against wind noise. So there's no dead cat. So that's why I put it under my shirt to try. I mean, it doesn't really work very well putting it under my shirt, but at least it gives some sort of protection against wind noise. So some advantages, again, it's using magnets, so that's really, really helpful. You can easily attach them so that you won't get lost in something. Everything's in a nice compartment packed together in a rectangle. But of course, the clips, you need to find a place to put it somewhere. But they do come with a small bag where you can put in the magnetic clips, and also you can put in the TRS cable or the TRRS cable. So that's pretty awesome. So right now, let's check out what's inside the box. Firstly, it says some paperwork, and then of course you have the receiver and the transmitters all attached together in a rectangle. And then inside the bag you come with a standard TRS cable for your cameras, TRRS cable for your mobile phones. There's also a micro USB charging cable and two clips, one for each transmitter, which also uses magnets. All right, so I'm going to swap over to the Lensgo 348C and let you hear an audio comparison to see which one sounds better, the $245 version or this $80 version, whether the audio quality is comparable or which one is better. And then we're going upstairs to the 50th floor where it's super breezy and super noisy traffic, and there's a lot of clubs and pubs downstairs, shops and stuff. And then we're going to test it out because, like I mentioned, there is no wind muff or dead cat, and we're going to the windy area on the 50th floor. How will it perform? Who knows? I don't think it will perform very well if it's extremely breezy. So yeah, I'm just gonna swap over to the Lensgo 348C on the Sony A7C right now. Okay, so right now this is the audio coming from my main wireless system that I always use besides on my Sony camera. This is the Lensgo 348C. So previously I did a review on this and challenged it against the Rode Wireless Go 2 Yeah, which is owned by my cousin Mitch. So if you want to check out that video, click on the top right hand corner. So yeah, how's the audio quality sound? Is it good compared to this, or is this for 90 bucks with its power bank charging, pretty cool magnets, transmitters and stuff? Awesome. So yeah, basically you tell me in the comment section and let me know which one sounds better. So right now we're going upstairs to the 50th floor to test out the 318C Mark II's noise cancellation. So let's go. All right, guys. So we are on the 50th floor right now, and it's surprisingly not as breezy as I expected it to be. I mean, it is breezy, but not as expected because it just finished raining. It's been raining the whole month, and yeah, we're on the 50th floor. I got the wind directly on me. The microphone is under my shirt without a dead cat, and I think obviously you can hear the wind noise even though it's under my shirt. So we are on the 50th floor, as I mentioned. Get a view of that. And did I mention that I'm using an APS-C lens on this Nikon Z6 II? Yes, I'm using the Viltrox 13 millimeters f1.4, which is an APS-C. So I bought this for my Nikon Z50, and the quality has been really good. So I'm testing it out on the Z6 II. Get a view of that. Is it any good? This Z6 II does not have an articulating screen, so I'm just vlogging blindly. But we're gonna put it on the tripod, and then we're gonna walk across and around to see the audio quality and whether it breaks up or not if there is no line of sight. So yep, let's do a test right now on the tripod. All right, so we're on the tripod right now on the Nikon Z6 II on this really, yeah, the wind has picked up. I think you can hear the noise, so let me block that. So yep, we are actually on the 50th floor, extremely windy place, a lot of traffic downstairs and a lot of clubs as well. So this microphone has no wind muff, so you can see the area behind me. We're gonna walk all around. You can see in the middle here where my son is sitting, there's actually like a platform. So I'm gonna walk behind the platform, and we should lose a little bit of line of sight. So we'll see if the audio quality is still there or not, whether it cuts off. We're not so sure. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a walk around. I'm gonna walk backwards, testing it out, and on this beautiful Tuesday night. And how's the audio quality sound? And how's the picture as well? I think I might be really small on this ultra wide angle lens. Reason I did this, or I'm using this lens, is so that you can get a good view of the whole area of where I'm walking a little bit, because it is extremely dark. So let me walk around here. We still got some line of sight because I am walking backwards. So I'm gonna go around the platform, and I think I'm gonna be losing line of sight. Should be less than 100 meters, definitely, maybe 30, 40. Yep. So how was it? Did it cut off at any time? I'm guessing that it did. It should have cut off. So yeah, how's the audio quality? How's the range and everything? The wind noise should be a bummer. But if you look at the design of this using magnets and stuff, I think it is a little bit difficult to actually place a wind muff. Maybe because it won't fit into place. Maybe we can use our own cotton wool or something like that. I'm just pulling up some ideas from here and there. So all right, so that's the test for today. So right, let's listen back and review the audio, and then yep, I'll give you my 2 cents worth. So let's go. Okay, so my 2 cents worth, I think the audio quality coming out of the Lensgo 318C Mark II is pretty comparable to the Lensgo, the more expensive Lensgo 348C. So really worth the price at $80. I think this would be pretty good for those of you guys who also need more power. If you are the sort that doesn't really like to charge your wireless Lavalier system like myself, I don't normally charge it. This would be a pretty good inclusion to have. I think one of the better features. Of course, it doesn't have the LCD screen, nor does it have the volume rocker, or neither does it have external recording like the 348C, which I'm filming on right now, that has external recording to an SD card. If you don't need all those features, which I certainly don't, yeah, this would be a pretty good investment for you. Basically, all the controls are, all the volume controls, the audio levels are all done on the camera itself. That's how I normally do it in the first place. So this would be a pretty good worth it buy in my opinion. You can purchase it in the links below in the descriptions. But of course, it also boils down to how good the camera audio preamps are. Like I'm filming on the Nikon Z6 II, Nikon Z50, all the best audio preamps that you will ever hear. I have the Sony A7C, I have the Canon R6 Mark II, the Canon 250D, Panasonic G9. All those don't have as good audio preamps as these Nikon cameras that I own. If I were to put these wireless lavaliers on those systems, you can't get as good quality. So it also boils down really on the camera body, the camera itself, and not only the wireless lavalier system. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video on the Lensgo 318C Mark II on the Nikon Z6 II. Next video, I'm just going to put it onto another camera, the Panasonic Lumix G9, and then we'll hopefully enough the 318C Mark II also works well on Panasonic cameras, because I do notice individual brands of wireless systems actually work better on different cameras. So far, Lensgo, the 348C, which I've been using all the time, works well with my Nikon Z6 II and my Nikon Z50. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, and notification button, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.